Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Grab a snack, relax, and come sit with me as we talk about feeling hopeless. I think that feeling hopeless is becoming ever more increasingly common. I think there are many people out there that feel like they have no direction, that they've hit rock bottom and they can't go up, that they have lost everything, that there is no hope for them. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. There is an enormous amount of resources that you can reach out to that allow you to get put back on the path that will help you to start feeling happy and like you're worth something again. But first I want to talk about, where does this hopelessness come from? What exactly is causing this? And I think that for the most part, it comes from a lot of different things. There are many different elements that can contribute to this. Now, I think the most obvious and cliche one is social media. And you've heard it 1,000 times, and I'm not going to tell you to get rid of social media and try and understand that everything is fake, but I do want to touch on it a little bit. It seems that on social media we are constantly surrounded by extremely successful people that have found their direction in their life and probably found it young, and they're set up, they're fine. It doesn't seem like they have any problems, and all the problems that you have, they have already solved. And it feels like there are a lot of those kinds of people. And even though I just said I wasn't going to, I'm going to say it. That's not necessarily true. There are not tons of people that are super young that have found enormous amounts of success. And if they have, a lot of it has to do with their upbringing. Now, aside from that, the two other elements that I think contribute most to feeling hopeless is, one, feeling lost and like you have no direction in your life, and two, making a mistake and feeling like you cannot recover from it. Now, even though both of these things lead to feeling hopeless, it is not the end. Far from it. Not having any direction in your life is completely normal. It's something that I think everyone goes through, especially when you're a young adult. Pay for rent, go to school, get a job, figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life, and balance all of those things. It's hard. And it feels like that if you don't know what you want to do right then and there, it's hopeless. Or if maybe you do know what you wanted to do, but you failed, and it's not going to work out anymore, you feel lost and you feel hopeless. But I'm here to tell you that feeling hopeless is not the end. There is hope. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, but you have to put in the effort to make it there. If you feel hopeless and you don't try to get out of the rut, then you won't. You will stay there and you will remain feeling hopeless. Unfortunately, it's not easy, and it's going to take some work. And I think that's where a lot of people just fall flat. They don't put in the work that is necessary to stop feeling hopeless. But there are ways. There are resources available that will help you get out of the rut, that will help you not feel so hopeless. Whether that's talking to a professional, talking to a therapist, your friends, your family, talking to people that don't feel hopeless, asking them if they've ever felt hopeless, if they've ever been in a situation like you, and how they got out. We're not here alone. You're not the only one that's ever felt hopeless. So lean on people who have and who got out of it. Feeling hopeless is lonely, it's sad, and it's draining. It's a point in life that's really hard to get out of, and it's hard to see the glass half full when it seems like nothing is going right. How could you? How could you see it half full? But you have to try. If you want to get out of it, you have to try. Go outside. Go for a walk. Sit down, talk to your friends, talk to your family. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out what is making you hopeless. Why do you feel hopeless? What is the source of it? And what are the steps that you can take that will make you feel hope? Trust me, there's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to go to it. And so I ask you, please, please do not give up. Do not throw in the towel. Do not let your feelings of hopelessness win. Because you're stronger than that. You are. If you are here right now, then you're stronger than that. You've already endured so much. You can endure this too. You have the strength to get out of this, and you need to. And if you don't feel hopeless, help others that do. Help them sit down, help them figure out what's going on. Help them take the steps that they need to take in order to not feel so hopeless. We're all a team. We're all on this crazy planet. We all have to navigate through this tough game of life. So help each other. Help each other and understand that things always do get better. They do. They might get worse before they get better, but they will always get better. Help each other, love each other, and understand there are people for you, and that things will not always be hopeless. And for those that are in such a deep and dark place where they feel there is no hope, and they don't think they can even get out of this, I need you to know that you can. And I need you to know that doing something drastic, like taking your own life, is not the answer. Your life is not only valuable to you. You need to remember that, and you need to understand that there are people that love you, and you will rip them apart if you do something like that. Try to find the light at the end of the tunnel. Use your resources and get out of the rut. Find the hope because you deserve it. We all do. If you feel any of those kinds of feelings, I'm sorry, and I hope that you can find your way out. I want to see you all in another video. And if you've ever felt this way and got out of it, I want to hear your story. Say something in the comments. It's a safe place here, and I'm glad you stopped by. Thanks for having a chat with me. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share this with somebody you know. Until next time, goodbye.